What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Savvy, and welcome back to the Savvy Show. And in today's episode, we got a reaction today. It's been a minute, but we got a reaction from Dr. Bob himself, another phenomenal one, I'm assuming. We haven't seen a lot of them, so we got a lot of catch up to do. But today's episode is going to be SCP-5126. Eat your mattress. So what else can I assume besides someone needing a mattress? So let's just see if there's a little bit more than meets the eye. I'm assuming there is, but like always, if you guys enjoyed these reactions, please let me know by smashing that like button. And also, if you're part of the family, I do content like this all the time, so you like my style, you like my taste, smash that sub button, smash that noti bell too, so you don't miss an upload. So with that being said, without any further ado, it's been too long, so let's get this show started. Alrighty, SCP-5126, eat your mattress. Let's go.
The store manager had heard of crazy customers, but this was something else. A mob comes barreling towards the store, visible through the display windows as they charge down the street. They all look crazed, much closer in appearance to rabid animals than human beings.
Are they heading to IKEA? Let's see what this is all about, man.
Frenzying, foaming at the mouth. A few of them stumble in their haste while rushing for the automatic sliding doors. Some fall to the ground, only for others to clamber over them, leaping like athletes going over hurdles.
Are they awake? Their eyes are all closed too, but they know exactly where they're going. So what senses are they like? Is it like some... let me just continue.
All the same speed, but with none of the grace. To the staff inside the store, they looked like a pack of zombies, all apparently infected by the same virus that had given them such a ravenous hunger.
But why are their eyes closed? That's what I'm not getting. Because whenever you ever seen a group of zombies running with their eyes closed? Unless they don't have eyes. You know what I mean? So, interesting.
For savings. I thought Black Friday was a week ago, the trainee remarks as the doors slide open and the first of the mob spills inside. Welcome to the Mattress Madness Megastore, everyone. If you could kindly form an orderly... Within seconds, the trainee vanishes as a tidal wave of maddened mattress store customers starts to pile into the store.
It's only my first week. Head ass nigga, man. Let's keep it going.
Each and every one of them is deranged. That much is clear, even from a distance. Across the store manager watches as his colleagues are shoved and tackled out of the way.
Damn.
Just from their misfortune of standing too close to the entrance.
All to eat a mattress?
It's only as one of the mob wanders closer that the store manager notices their eyes. Both lids stay shut, somehow closed, despite the crazed customer standing upright. They aren't screwed tightly. It's clear this person isn't forcefully keeping their eyelids clamped down. Instead, they're gently sealed as if the customer is still asleep, or sleepwalking. The whole situation was astounding.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me this SCP revolves around people sleepwalking until they find their mattress to eat and they're awake again. Or some type of weird scenario. Come on.
First thing in the morning, just at opening time, a horde of sleepwalking customers barged their way into the Mattress Madness Megastore, moving and fighting retail staff as if they were all still awake and fully aware. And as if that isn't bizarre enough, it quickly turns out these people aren't here because they're eager not to miss out on great deals on their bedroom furniture.
They want sleep.
To the store manager's horror, the mob has come to the Mattress Madness Megastore for breakfast. He watches an elderly woman, eyes closed, shuffle up to a luxury cashmere pillow-top California king-size mattress and proceed to eat it. And not bite by bite either. Not even ripping off pieces to chomp through like so much cotton candy. In a far more horrifying fashion, the old lady eats the mattress whole. The store manager
feels
run cold at the sight.
Bro, okay, I was about to say.
Of her mouth widening unnaturally, unhinging like a snake eating its prey. Except in this bizarre, unaired nature documentary, the snake is a human being, and its meal is a perfectly good bed that moments before had been resting on a stylish ottoman frame.
Bro,
the same exact...
They're mad tweaking today.
Display of confusing carnage is unfolding all over the Mattress Madness Megastore. People devouring entire Egyptian cotton mattresses.
Egyptian?
Some had even already devoured their respective meals and were already moving on to any accompanying pillows or cushions, feeding on them in much the same way.
Oh, they ain't picky.
The few members of staff bold enough to try and intervene couldn't seem to wake the sleepwalking shoppers up, no matter how hard they gripped each one by the shoulders and shake. Nothing could deter them from devouring divans and munching on memory foam. A sudden, terrifying, and inescapable thought cuts through all the confusion, striking the store manager with an even greater...
How could they even pull this off unless, like, they physically got mutated from whatever virus that affected them? Because they ain't part snake. How they doing that?
Fear. The stock room Behind a series of doors, marked with signs reading "Employees Only," are shelves upon shelves of new units.
Damn.
The Mattress Madness Megastore being a much bigger outlet means that there's additional inventory to replace any mattresses on the shop floor that gets sold. And more mattresses mean more food for the mob.
Uh-oh.
The worry that these sleepwalkers might soon develop a taste for human flesh never occurs to the store manager.
Yeah, I was about to say, they're not really harming them at all. Unless they're in their way, and then you're going to get stomped. But besides that, you could just, it's pretty harmless. Especially if you don't have any mattresses around you. You're not even going to be experiencing this SCP even come close to you.
He hurriedly races around the store, gathering up as many of his surviving staff as he can, and urges them to help him defend the stock in the back room. Some are already abandoning their posts, ripping name tags off their polo shirt uniforms and rushing to leave the store.
Damn, he got Oh, that's the same dude! Yo, I was about to be like, don't end up like old boy in the beginning of this video. But that's the same ass dude. Bro, how are you still alive?
Willing to die for $7.25 an hour. The Mattress Madness Megastore has insurance. It'll cover the damaged stock once the crazed customers have feasted on feather beds. But the manager urges them to stay. The store's insurance covers stock that is damaged in transit, not mattresses that are eaten by hungry lunatics.
Uh-oh.
A few stay, using the manager's desperation to leverage pay raises and more annual vacation days in exchange for their help during this crisis of cashmere carnivory.
You got him.
With his resistance force gathered, the store manager commands the remaining employees to charge for the door at the back of the store. But some of the nearby mattress eaters overhear in their sleepwalking state. The staff freeze, uncertain whether to bolt for the stockroom and risk being chased by the hungry customers. They need a distraction, a sacrificial lamb to grab the horde's attention. And
you can't really hear if you're sleepwalking. I never really thought of that, but I'm pretty sure you cannot hear. Like, you're capable of hearing, but your mind is somewhere else. You're in a dream. So how are you, like, listening or hearing? That makes no sense.
Expression. The store manager realizes what he must do. This isn't a fight he'll make it out of alive. He leaps up onto a twin inner spring and calls out to the crazed customers. "Attention, everyone," he bellows. "I'd like to announce that all our mattresses are half off for the next 5 minutes." The crowd goes even more rabid, all eager to eat the pillowy pedestal the store manager is standing upon.
What is he doing?
His staff flees in the opposite direction, rushing to barricade themselves inside the storeroom, while their boss meets a grisly demise. The crazed customers devour every remaining mattress in sight.
Wait, so how did they kill him? They didn't eat him, right?
But what on earth could have possibly caused such a scene to unfold? What was the inciting incident for this unprecedented act of mass matricide, the Devon destruction, and combination carnage? All it took was one seemingly innocuous image, an unassuming online post, to stir over 7,000 people into a featherbed feeding frenzy. It's December the 3rd, 2020, almost an entire day before the deranged events that would soon unfold at the Mattress Madness Megastore.
Okay.
And just like he does most days after college, the student is trawling various internet forums in search of things to laugh at. He's procrastinating, and through inaction, allowing himself to be buried under a veritable avalanche of assignments, all with rapidly approaching dates that they're due in by. But he doesn't care. He can always do them tomorrow. As far as he's concerned, there's plenty of time for him to waste doing, well, very little.
About college.
But no matter where he looks, nothing brings with it even the smallest hit of dopamine. It's been hours since he stopped checking the clock at the bottom right-hand corner of his computer screen, instead wearing out the muscles of his finger as it spins the scrolling wheel of his mouse. His social media feed is all the same. More doom and gloom, and despite his searching, he can't find anything funny to alleviate his ongoing existential...
That's on his social media page? Well, not his page, his feed?
Anything funny to alleviate his ongoing existential nightmare for so much as a second. If anything, seeing every anxiety-inducing post about the state of the world, or dour headlines of reposted news articles, only makes everything worse.
That must be a
That
sad
is,
boy.
until the fateful link appears in his inbox. It's from one of his friends at college, living in the dorm across campus. The pair of them constantly swapped links and exchanged memes over direct messages, sometimes while sitting in the middle of important lectures. So the student quickly opens up the latest message from his friend, pleased to have something to relieve the monotony instilled by the prior several hours' worth of mindless scrolling. Sure enough, his friend's message sits waiting to be read in his inbox. It's just a single blue hyperlink with no additional context offered. Nothing to indicate what the link is or what website it leads to, or even why the student's friend bothered to send it.
I'm not clicking
They're
that.
long past the need to
It's more
provide
to get
context
hacked.
for the memes they send each other. The link redirects to a familiar corner of the internet to the student, the deep-fried meme subreddit. Just seeing that written in the hyperlink is enough to spur an enthusiastic click. It's like going home, back to somewhere warm and welcoming,
Oh my
where
God.
everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came, and where the student knows he's bound to find something to entertain himself. A deep-fried meme is usually a heavily edited image with a number of different filters
Bro, did he seriously just poop in the vape room?
added to it. Its contrast is boosted, the picture is oversaturated and distorted, all to the point wherein the colors are unnatural, and the image appears as a grainy, washed-out mess of pixels.
Is that an actual thing?
They're one of the student's favorite subgenre of funny posts.
What the heck?
Opening up the link sent by his friend, he finds one such deep-fried meme staring back at him. It depicts a man, long-haired and wearing dark clothes, presumably a fan of heavy metal music. In front of the metalhead is a table with a chessboard placed neatly atop it.
It looks like the guy from Kill Bros. If you guys ever read that webtoon, it's pretty dope. Kill Bros.
The pieces on the board are distributed in such a way that places the metalhead in checkmate, and his opponent? Directly opposite him at the table is a glass bowl filled with water and a goldfish aimlessly swimming around.
Bruh.
And to top off this Louvre-worthy masterpiece is text, seemingly cut and paste from various different places, judging by the alternating fonts and styles.
Tell me your
The words have been
secrets.
placed into a sentence that reads, "Tell me your secrets, fish." And the student explodes with laughter, as if answering his prayers for some humorous entertainment
What
to
the
avoid
heck, bro?
working on his college assignments. His friend had appeared out of the blue and delivered a perfect deep-fried meme. But that momentary boost in serotonin
This cannot be a
levels quickly
thing.
subsides.
There's no way. Because I never heard of this before. Deep fried meme? This is kind of weird.
And the student knows how these exchanges work. This has to be reciprocal, a mutual trading of memes, like for like, akin to swapping trading cards in the playground at a younger age. And so he searches the subreddit for a token worthy of returning to his friend. He clicks on a search filter, sorting the results from the top posts of all time to the most recent posts of the day. These were fresh, hot off the presses, or out of the deep fryer in this case. And the newer they were, the lower the chances that his friend had already seen them.
We're already almost halfway through, and I'm still freaking lost about how does this correlate with the freaking mattress, sleepwalking, zombie, hashtag, whatever else is going on with those bodies. First it was people that are sleepwalking and hearing at the same time, eating mattresses like pythons, and now we're transitioning to these two college kids watching deep fried memes, which I don't even think is a thing. What is I'm like, yo, the imagination of the author for this SCP is above and beyond this time.
Scrolling through, the student is met with a few underwhelming attempts that weren't worthy of the prestige expected by the deep-fried meme subreddit. They'd be better suited for posting on r/cringe. But then, it appears. The perfect, deep-fried, crispy, golden brown, cooked to perfection picture to send back to his friend.
What does it say?
The distorted image is a photograph of a bed, specifically a king-size mattress, on what looks like a polished wooden bed frame. Although it's not easy to tell thanks to just how grainy the picture has been made. Whoever edited
How's
this
that
meme
funny?
knew what they were doing, and has nailed the absurdist, bizarre humor that the student and his friend thrive on.
I don't really get the humor though. There's dry humor, there's regular humor. Like, how is this? What kind of humor is this? It's just a saturated photo with a bed that says king size on top of it.
A label over the mattress simply reads, "King size," and the meme is captioned in a classic top text, bottom text format with the phrase, "A feast fit for a king." And the pièce de résistance, the crowning touch that makes this meme worthy of the student's lofty standards, is the title given to it by the original poster. It sums up the meme perfectly, succinctly in 3 words: "Eat your mattress." The student erupts into uncontrollable fits of laughter, so much so that tears start to stream down his face. His stomach almost feels like it might explode at just how fine he thinks the post he's found is. Through giggles that hit like the aftershock of an earthquake, he copies the link to the Eat Your Mattress meme into a message and hits send to share the hilarity with his friend.
What?
Little does he know, he's just condemned his friend to the same fate that now awaits him. As soon as he falls asleep, it'll happen. And the student and his friend aren't the only ones either. The post spreads, either sent directly from one person to another, or seen by those just browsing the deep-fried meme subreddit, and happening across the Eat Your Mattress photo.
Okay, now I got it. So instead of an infection like a zombie, it's just a legit virus that they're getting from a meme itself that are making them actually eat mattresses when they sleep after seeing the meme, which is, I mean, okay. Like, I don't know, that's kind of weird.
Not all of them find it funny. They don't have to.
Yeah.
They aren't even required to share it, to pass it on to someone else and help the post spread like wildfire. They've looked at it, and that's enough. Come the next day.
Oh man, that would have been cool if you found it, if you laughed, and then you get infected, or if you didn't laugh and then you sent it, something else could happen. I wish there was not just one action from watching or looking at this meme, because it's not funny. It's really not. Oh no. I wish though it would have been cool if someone laughed more so in the chance to eat more mattresses than someone that didn't find it so funny. But it really doesn't matter because this is just so random. So
Estimated 7,000 people across the world have seen the same meme, and it affects them all in the exact same way, becoming a directive, a command planted in their subconscious, one that they will act on without even realizing. It's been only a few hours since all the carnage erupted at the Mattress Madness megastore, but by now, the SCP Foundation has swept in and taken control of the scene. A cordoned section of multiple blocks, under the cover story of a dangerous gas leak. It's enough to keep civilians and prying eyes away without asking too many questions. But as for the Foundation personnel themselves, they've got plenty of unanswered questions of their own. 2 members of the cleanup team are reviewing the store's security footage,
I have so many
baffled by the
questions,
sights
man.
of the chaos that unfolded there earlier that same morning. On the screen, frenzied customers are eating entire mattresses, stretching their mouths wide open and swallowing them whole.
how are they capable of
They
doing
watch
that?
as the store manager appears to make an attempt at a noble sacrifice
How'd he
to
die?
distract the horde of ravenous customers so his employees can rush towards the storeroom. But the manager is fine. Once the horde has eaten all the mattresses out on the store's main floor, they start trying to break into the stockroom out back, where the other employees have used layers upon layers of cellophane-wrapped mattresses to barricade the door. By the time the Foundation arrives, the customers have already forced their way into the stockroom and have devoured around half of the mattresses, while exhausted employees try to wake them from their sleepwalking state. The Foundation sees to it that everyone affected is rapidly administered with memory-wiping amnestics to forget all about the ordeal.
Makes sense. Nothing too crazy. But again, I don't know why they are so hell bent on defending the mattresses. If I was them, I would have just ran away like the first guy that got trampled, the redhead. He just dipped. It wasn't worth it. It ain't like it's going to take it out of your paycheck. And still, how are they even able to eat a mattress without breaking into pieces to eat? I don't know. They're not snakes here.
Their next job is to try and track down the source of whatever caused this unprecedented outbreak of mattress eating. But being experts in all things anomalous, it doesn't take the Foundation long to start pursuing possible explanations. Having already confirmed this wasn't a viral anomaly, their next course of action is to investigate possible mimetic causes. And sure enough, a common factor quickly presents itself. The mob that attacked the Mattress Madness megastore, along with subjects who have engaged in similar acts of mattress eating across the world, all have one thing in common. Each one has been exposed to the Eat Your Mattress post on the Deep Fried Memes subreddit. It takes some deduction on the Foundation's part to figure out the cause. After all, the meme in question is similar to a number of others posted in the same subreddit. As a result, the Foundation's online detection software, or web crawlers, initially fail to flag the mattress meme as an anomalous image. Once they do, it is designated as SCP-5126. But with a cause established, the pieces start to fit together. The Foundation's researchers soon realize what the image does. Another reason it was initially missed is that its effects only occur once the subject that has seen it falls asleep. The student is one such subject who lived through this. He dozes off in his gaming chair well past the middle of the night, hours after he's first seen SCP-5126. While sound asleep, without waking up once, he starts to seek out his mattress, laying unoccupied on his bed on the other side of his cramped dorm room. He and all the others who have seen SCP-5126 then consume their mattresses, including in many cases their pillows, any cushions, and even plush toys. Their bodies stretch unnaturally to accommodate the meal, only to return to normal once they have done the deed. Having returned to normal, the student and the others like him remain unaware they've just eaten a mattress.
So where does the mattress go? Does it just instantly get dissolved in the belly? Come on, man. Make this make sense.
But the Foundation is
Like, I'm not expecting, like, complete logic. I know it's an SCP, come on. Like, but I'm just saying, a reason behind why it's like that? Like...
puzzled. There's still one question that hasn't been answered. Their examination of the several hundred customers at the Mattress Madness Megastore revealed that the consumed mattresses aren't digested like food ordinarily is. They vanish without a trace. So this naturally begs the question, where are all these eaten mattresses going?
Exactly.
Well, the Foundation quickly comes up with an experiment to find out.
Let's
They place
see.
tracking devices inside of the cell of a member of D-Class personnel and expose him to SCP-5126. Sure enough, the meme takes effect, and once asleep, he eats his mattress. The experiment is going exactly as the Foundation planned. Now they can follow the signal from the tracking devices to pinpoint the destination that all the consumed mattresses are disappearing
Another
to.
dimension?
And after several sweeps of the Earth's surface, their satellites discover a ping coming from a remote location in the state of Montana. MTF Sigma-16 suit up, ready to head out to the location.
Random.
This mobile task force operates under the codename Slumber Party. It's up to them to investigate. They come across a large structure. It looks a lot like a medieval castle.
Whoa.
But it has been built out of mattresses and large cushions.
What the heck?
It's the ultimate pillow fort. It even has pillars and all the fortifications you'd expect from a real historical castle, all made out of even more pillows. The Slumber Party team enters the fort
So he's
and quickly
controlling this
discovers that
SCP.
the structure is able to anomalously reconstruct itself. Sigma-3 kicks over a stack of pillows and plush toys arranged to resemble a statue and watches as it reforms after collapsing. The team ventures deeper into the pillow fort and is quickly met with humanoid entities that are also made out of pillows.
Oh my
An entity
god.
swipes a pillow arm at Sigma-1, but she ducks out of the path of the attack.
What?
Drawing her firearm, she fires.
It's
causing
pillows,
a plume of
so
feathers to spray out
we're
at
not
the
doing
pillow
nothing.
person. The entity is unfazed.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, I must be dreaming. I honestly wouldn't be surprised at the end of this video. This kid just wakes up as none of this is real. It's just a mimetic property of the SCP. And a whole complete waste of time. But hey, I doubt it, but like I wouldn't be surprised at this point. This is completely random.
Several additional shots do nothing. Even a taser is ineffective. The pillow entities are exhibiting extreme resistance to
What
damage.
the heck,
Sigma-2 has an idea. She grabs a pillow from one of the walls and uses it to bash the entity attacking her teammate Sigma-1. The pillow person collapses into a pile on the floor, inanimate. And just like that,
Huh?
the mobile task force has a way to fight back.
Okay, so bullets don't work, tasers don't work, but if you just throw a pillow at it, it's done. It's over. Is that what they're trying to make me believe right now? Just throwing a regular pillow in this pillow fortress castle destroys... Oh my god. What the heck is going on, bro?
They all grab pillows and make quick work of their attackers before they move on to explore the rest of the castle.
Bro.
Then they encounter the king. There is a man sitting atop a large stack of cushions, wearing a nightcap and pajamas,
What the
eating
heck?
feathers from an expensive brand of pillow. Scattered around him are empty pillowcases. Trying to ignore the smell, the Slumber Party team attempts to interrogate him. He claims to be the king of cushion, obsessed with pillows since a young age. Their smell, taste, and texture inspire him to create a kingdom of plush, his masterpiece of mattresses.
So this guy's a SCP? I'm just trying to make this make sense. Then this must be like a part of the SCP, which I don't know how, like... God, I'm just gonna stop thinking. Maybe that would be easier for me to get through this reaction. Honestly.
It doesn't take very long for the Foundation operatives to realize that this man is insane. They question him about how SCP-5126, the Eat Your Mattress meme, works. How is it able to make people consume entire
Let me guess.
mattresses
He doesn't know.
and send them to the king's cushiony castle? And why? Well, the king explains that buying mattresses is expensive, so in order to build his castle, he's outsourced the gathering of building materials. As he sees it, he is offering people affected by the meme a delicious meal in exchange for their beds, spreading the world of pillows so he can gather resources for his kingdom. Suddenly, he challenges the Slumber Party team to a pillow fight for having tracked him down. The King of Cushion takes up a pillow in one hand and charges towards the mobile task force, armed and ready to do battle with them all.
Please shoot him.
He is
Please.
quickly incapacitated by Sigma-1's taser and drops to the floor defeated.
Like, for real?
Now designated SCP-5126-A, the King of Cushion is transported back to the SCP Foundation for analysis and containment. Their testing reveals he possesses no anomalous properties whatsoever, and the king actually requires his stomach to be pumped thanks to the copious amounts of pillow feathers he's been eating. The Foundation gets to work dismantling his pillow fort and moving all the components into storage. And
how does that make sense, though? You just, like, before it said, like, when you deconstruct it, it just gets reconstructed again. But now you can just take it down and it's, nothing is actually, like, making sense, honestly. I'm trying to, but, like, this is really, really
as for the
random.
Eat Your Mattress meme itself, the Foundation's web crawlers are keeping an eye out for any other posts of the anomalous image. And don't worry, if you find yourself giggling at a funny deep-fried image that jokingly implies you should eat your mattress, the Foundation will ensure you don't remember it happening, and they'll even throw in a replacement for your swallowed mattress at no added cost. Now that's a bargain. Check out the Dr. Bob Patreon and become a junior researcher today.
Okay.
Now go and watch another entry from the files of Dr. Bob, like 15 best SCP stories that will blow your mind.
Yeah, this is dumb. So I'm just going to be, like, candid. This didn't make any sense. Like, some aspects of the story make sense, but, like, the plot that led up to the meme itself, which was, like, I feel like it was, like, very, very extra long for some reason. And then the method behind, like, the mattress getting eaten, teleported into a random state where a guy's a king eating mattresses, but the mattress soldiers, they miraculously just disappear, and the only way to defeat them is throwing other pillows at it. No reasons behind that, and then once you break it down, it's broken down, but it goes back up again. But apparently when the king's gone, it doesn't have that powers anymore. It's just a lot of questions left unanswered. I just feel like this was just so, like, random. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a weird one. Maybe, like, makes sense to, like, some other people. It was, like, really funny. But I still didn't get the funny. Like, the meme wasn't funny to me. And I didn't even know what a deep fried meme is. I don't think that's a thing. But anyway, I don't want to keep on rambling. That was just something. But anyways, the SCP Foundation, it doesn't always have to make sense. But like always, if you guys enjoyed this SCP or this reaction, please let me know by smashing that like button. And again, no offense to the SCP or the author or whatever. I'm just saying my own opinion. I find this stupid. Like, this episode, random and stupid. But like always, I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you guys all have a good one. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.